Alrighty! Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Prince Zodiac, and welcome back to another episode of Black Myth Wukong. In the last episode, we made our way here through the... What is it called? Temple of the Yellow Flowers. Made our way through the sort of starting area, took on some dudes, fought the beetle commander, I think, and ended up reaching to this place. And gotta say, this place is Poison City. Like, there were poison enemies during like the Webbed Hollow and stuff before, but this is like major Poison City. Like, every third guy here does insane poison buildup, which is forced me to rely on anti-miasma powder, even, sorry, quite a bit, and hopefully I won't run out of my stock before we're through here, because otherwise that'll be hell on earth. So I did have to reallocate some points for upgrading my 4 Bane's resistance, which slightly mitigates, but it's not uber helpful. At least not as much as I would wish it to be, but you know what? It is what it is. Anyway, in today's episode, we're going to pick up from where we left off, head deeper into the temple. But before we do that, I do want to double check something that I kind of thought off screen, and I just want to see if it actually does it. So, yeah. Okay, now. So, I was like, if Ring of Fire clears status effects, then I was gonna consider investing in it, but it doesn't, so I'm not going to. We do have a spark to spend, though, so, yeah, why not? Increase all their health. Alright. Let's do this. So, I already explored over there. I already explored over to the right there. So instead, we'll be exploring everywhere else. Bunch of poison enemies over there, so we're just gonna head past it now. Anything here? No? Oh, there's some will here. Take that! Sounds good. Doesn't seem to be much else.
I will kill whoever steps in my way.
Ow. There we go. Trixie. Alright. Okay. So, let's go this way then.
Intruder! Be at the ready!
There we go. Oh, jeez. Another one of these guys. Oh, God. Hate these things. Die, die, die. Thank you. These guys do poison like crazy. Oh, oh, God. Okay, and these guys, like, instantly poison. I don't think there's any level of resistance that'll prevent you from getting poisoned from these things. Die, 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 die. Thank you. Whew. Those guys scare me. The poison they deal is so bad. Okay. Looks like we can go that way or that way. That way looks more proper, whereas this looks crusty and abandoned. Oh, jeez. Ow. There we go. Chest. Treasure. Small piece of gold and cold iron leaves. There we go. Death to the enemy. What is back here? What could it be? Gather ingredients. Huh. I think that's... Is that the entrance over there? Kinda looks like it. Nah, I don't think it is, though. Don't think this is the right angle from it. Huh. Big tree. Many a big tree around here, but this one seems special somehow. No. Nothing then? Alright. What is this way then? Ooh, that looks important. It's a guy! Fungi woman. Ow. Oh great, I'm poisoned. Oh god. She heal herself? Oh. Ow. Yeah, she's slowly healing. That's not kosher. Pluck of many. Swarmer boys. Get her! There we go. Not of voidness. Monkey head fungus seeds. And fungi woman spirits. Naked mushroom. More will. And seems to be a new drink. Sunset of the Nine Skies. Well, looks like I have some things to look at. Take the form of the fungi woman, drift through the air with a mushroom cap and release spores upon landing, crash into the foe as the spores rain down to track and strike them. Spores that hit the foe can return and recover health. Health, but moderately reduces maximum stamina. Nah. I'll keep what I got. Is new drink and soaks though, so why don't we each super maximum health and grants a considerable amount of ki. And entrusted to a garden enthusiast may yield monkey-headed fungus and snake-headed mushroom. Ooh, so that's something for Chen Long. I should go and give that to him. Right. Let's deliver new seeds.
In this world, as they say, fine soil yields fine sprouts, and fine sprouts bear fine fruits. Rest assured, this old Long knows his trade. From seed to sprout to fruit to harvest, patience is the path to follow.
Indeed. Harvest all that.
What do you think?
It's great.
Who's that? Lend me.
Hello, monkey. Brew, let's see. So, better amount of ki. Yeah, I think I'll take that. Because I don't really need the movement speed increase. Oh wait, God.
Where there's drink.
What did this have? Bee Mountain Stone, Tiger Relic, and Breath of Fire. The health recovery from using the Gorb when at critical health. Honestly, I think I'll put this instead of Breath of Fire just because. Because I use Unveiling Strike to get away and then take sips, so. Yeah, I'll go with this. Breath of Fire.
All is bliss.
Okay. These we can still upgrade. Yeah. Alright, I think we're good.
No going back to the court now. Only drink.
Oh wait. Dog, do you happen to have medicines for us?
May Lord Lao illuminate your
Yes, you do.
It
Great.
retains the energy of both this world and beyond. No shame in taking the pills. More unfair are the innate skills.
Indeed. Alright, let's get back to it. Alrighty. Let's get back to it. This way. This? Oh. You're a guy. You looked like a chair from a moment. Well, you were guarding a chest that I almost missed, though. Cold iron leaves, blood of the iron bull. Yep. You're all dead.
Evil creature. On the run.
Okay, there's you. There you go, now you're dead. Charge it up. Oh, damn. Screwed that up. Ow. God damn it. Trying not to get poisoned by this bastard. Seriously, it's just instant poisoning. It's so annoying. Alright. Take care of these fuckers. Yes, stay vigilant as I end your lives. This thing. Ow. Ah, these things are so weird. Ow. Jesus. Oh, you know what we haven't done? We haven't looked at Yaogwai lore. I want to get the story of what those weird tiger things are. Let's see now. Fly Whisk Taoist. We heard about these with the Sword Taoist. Apparently the swords are considered the best ones, although I'm not sure how true that is, because the Fly Whisk Taoist usually deal more damage to me, and then the spear ones are especially buff and tough, so I don't know. Fly Whisk Taoist. The wide robe came... No, sorry. God, what? I don't even know what the hell I was reading there. The wide robe and crane cloak flutter in the breeze. Why compare the righteous with the unrighteous, please? Praising virtues and merits distributes the sweet dream. Whisking dust and sweeping earth disrupts the serene theme. In Petafall Hamlet lived a Taoist. He had taken his vows last and was the youngest, and thus the Grandmaster doted on him. He too was glad to wait on the Grandmaster at all times. If the Grandmaster extended a hand, he served tea. If the Grandmaster lifted a foot, he removed his shoe. He swatted flies, fanned the breeze, made the bed, and tidied the covers, quick and thorough in his duties. The Grandmaster favored him greatly. His fellow disciples burdened with jealousy, but they couldn't stoop to such fawning. They could only speak ill of him behind his back and bully him to vent their ire. One day, the Grandmaster held a test to assess his disciples' learnings. When it was the turn of the youngest, he decided to be lenient with him. He only asked him to recite a passage from the scripture of Tao Te Ching. The young disciple put on a smug face and chanted in a loud, clear voice, "The Tao produced 1-1, produced 2-2, produced 3-3, produced all things." The other disciples had long awaited this moment, and their wish was finally granted. They roared with laughter, and even stole glances at the Grandmaster to see his reaction. The Grandmaster, furious, stormed off in a huff. The other disciples then warned the young one, "You've committed a grave blunder and incited his anger today. Don't dream of learning any solid skills from him now." After that incident, the Grandmaster shunned the youngest disciple, but then he found he had no one to wait on him properly. Over time, he reminisced about the young disciple's attentiveness. Before long, the disciple was summoned to serve him again, but when he saw the disciple's disinterest in Taoist learning, his aversion returned. One day, the young disciple implored the Grandmaster to teach him some skills, and the Grandmaster took the fly-swatting, fan-waving motions the boy did each day and made them into a set of moves. Who knows if it was meant as a sarcasm? In the end, he taught the boy those moves and wind-wielding techniques, and that was all the boy could hope for. So, I'm guessing he recited wrongly? Like, either recited the wrong passage or purposely just said something incorrect. I don't know. I'm missing context, clearly, because I don't fully understand what they're referring to, but I'm guessing he recited that incorrectly. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of seems like he was messing around a little too much, and then I don't know. That's a weird one. I don't really, because he just showed him so much favor, and then he kind of miffed it. But it's like, I mean, the disciples seemed more concerned with attending to the Grandmaster than actually learning shit. So I don't know. All I know is he wields skill with the fly swatter pretty well, so I think he managed to make it his own. Anyways, moving on. Staff Taoist. In sacred peaks where cloud and river blend, no sign of home, no path, no end. With staff in hand, I walk the line, tempted by evil that speaks of divine. Long ago, a mountain village sat on a ridge teeming with insects. Strange things kept happening, so the villagers all moved out, leaving it a deserted village. In the village below lived a young man. His mother had died, and his father was a poor wastrel who paid him no mind. The villagers looked down on him and often abused him. He felt he couldn't endure such disdain, so he fled to live in the abandoned village. Little did he know that the village was claimed by a swarm of insect guais. As soon as the young man reached the ridge, the Yao Guai seized him. He didn't fight back, as a deep-rooted death wish, stemming from a life without attachments, had long infested his heart. Seeing his resignation, the insects didn't harm him. Instead, they provided him shelter in a dilapidated shack. That night, a middle-aged Taoist brought him food and clothing. I heard you have nowhere to go, so I brought you some things for daily use. If you don't mind, take me as your master and stay here. I can teach you practices for ascension. The youth hadn't been cared for in so long. He eagerly donned the Taoist robe and performed the rites to acknowledge his master. From then on, he lived and trained with the insect guais. They spent their days dining and walking together, and at night they slept side by side. One day, a scholar barged into the young man's room. I've just escaped from the Yao Guai's lair. They had me trapped in a cocoon sack, and I'm unsure of their intentions. I'm fleeing this place. You're human. You should come with me. The young man shook his head. I'm content here. Why should I leave? The scholar grew angry. Because they're Yaoguais and you're human. Even if they don't harm you, staying with them long enough will turn you into a Yaoguai as well. You're right, the young man said, as he grabbed his staff and knocked the scholar to the ground. But even if I turn into a Yaoguai, I'll do so gladly. The scholar deemed that the young man was past saving. Gritting his teeth against the pain, he crawled out the door and fled alone. Well, to each their own. The Yaoguais showed him the decency humans never did. Makes sense that he would stay with the Yaoguais. I don't blame him for it anyways. Snake Herbalist. Oh, these are the uber poison guys. Pine, bamboo, plum grant him a blue hue. Yet hearts of jackals, tigers, and leopards he possesses true. Collecting herbs from mountain and streams, no desire to aid the world, lost in selfish dreams. In the old days, there was a Taoist temple at the foot of Purple Cloud Mountain. An ascetic Taoist nun, warned from her long travels, sought shelter there one night. The temple nuns, moved by her devotion, offered her hot water and fresh clothes. As she bathed, the nun heard a sound from the rafters. Without showing any sign of alarm, she put on her robe and nonchalantly picked up her fly whisk. With a gentle flick, the whisk stretched and coiled with her motion, snaking up to the rafters and seizing a Yaoguai. Alerted by the commotion, the temple nuns rushed into the room to investigate. On the ground crouched, even, a snake guai with green scales, unfazed by its capture. It seemed the nuns had been its prior victims, now taking turns to scold it. The snake guai looked at them with contempt and puffed out its cheeks to spew green venom in every direction. Anyone struck by even a drop collapsed at once, writhing in pain. As the guai had no remorse, the nun took out a wispy golden needle, prepared to destroy it. Only then did the snake show fear. It pleaded at once, "I'm just a lesser herbalist guai from the mountain. In my basket outside is the antidote for them. Please, will you spare my life, immortal lady?" Hearing its sincere plea, the nun granted it mercy. The guai rummaged in its basket and handed her some small white pellets. "These are the leaves of the pearl tree. They're rare in the mortal world and can cure all venoms." It fed one to each Taoist nun, and they recovered at once. After that, the temple always had tree pearls on hand, and many afflicted by venom came here to seek aid. But the high cost of a tree pearl meant many, unable to afford it, had to face the toxin's fatal outcome. What a dick. Snake Sheriff. A head so large, a tail so thin, 7 feet long. A pattern formed, electric eyes, fierce and strong. With tiger stripes, it boasts with pride, yet beneath its head, a strange guy's hides. In the mountains, there was a tiger with a strong desire for the Tao. Hoping to become a disciple under an accomplished immortal, he traveled across high mountains and great rivers, seeking a Taoist temple. However, his Taoist affinity was thin, and he couldn't find a master willing to accept him until he reached the Webbed Ridge. At first, the immortal master disdained him for being a mere tiger, unlike his other disciples, and refused to meet him. The tiger knelt outside the mountain gate for several days without rising. The immortal master, sensing his sincerity, gave him a chance and accepted him as an outer disciple. Unexpectedly, the tiger had no steadfastness. After the initial fervor, he didn't put in the effort. The immortal master advised him, one's practice relies on oneself, not the master. But the tiger couldn't grasp this and was punished to guard the mountain at Forest of Ferocity. Feeling resentful, the tiger became even lazier, spending his days lying idly under a tree and cursing his master to pass the time. One day, while half asleep under the tree, complaining about his master, he suddenly heard a soft sigh and felt something slip into his mouth. Startled, he sat up, but there was no one around. He retched for a long time, but couldn't expel anything, thinking it was just a dream. After some time, the tiger's neck became long and thin, and he could no longer speak. He diligently patrolled the Forest of Ferocity every day. People whispered among themselves. He started his Taoist practice with enthusiasm, but ended poorly. The master must have punished him, which is why he looks like this now. From now on, we'd best be careful. Ah, I see. So at first he's like, yes, teach me, I'll do anything. And then was like, nah, I don't want to do anything. And then got his comeuppance for being a lazy asshole and cursing his teacher when he clearly didn't want to learn. I'd say transfigurement and destroying his ability to speak is going a little too far. But like, kind of what happens in these stories. So I don't know what this guy was expecting to happen. Alright. Worm Practitioner. These guys are just weird. Swallowing pills to hasten flight, in tainted streams he shares the blight. Better to seek the straight and true, than in the crooked paths pursue. The disciples who who practice swordsmanship in the temple have been training under their master for a long time. Since joining the group, they had all harbored the wish to attain ascension, diligently practicing their skills with great perseverance. One day, the master finally informed his disciples that after years of rigorous training, their skills had become proficient. He told them that they could now follow him into the mountains for a secluded meditation. If they were fortunate, they might achieve ascension and become immortals. The disciples were overjoyed and eagerly packed their belongings to follow their master into the mountains. The master led them using a teleportation technique to a breathtakingly beautiful mountain. The mountain was rustling with golden leaves, presenting a scene of crisp, refreshing autumn weather. At the mountain's peak, there was a hamlet where they set down their belongings. The master then led them along a path behind the hamlet to the summit. Not at the summit, to the summit. I'll catch myself saying a word and then I stumble off the sentence. Ugh. Read too fast. Anyways, the master then led them along a path to the hamlet behind the summit. No. That was just completely wrong. The master then led them along a path behind the hamlet to the summit. Jesus Christ. Ugh. Anyway. Wada. There they saw strands of silk hanging in the air, with one end suspended in the mountain mist, and the other reaching high into the clouds, destination unknown. The master said, "This is the celestial ladder to the immortal kingdom. Hundreds of years ago, your senior brother ascended to immortality from this very spot." With that, he handed each of them a peculiar object of a violet color and said, "This is a pill to aid your ascension. Quickly, my disciples, consume it." The disciples, filled with excitement, immediately swallowed the larva-like objects. A few hesitated, only to see a terrifying and disgusting scene. The disciples, taking the pills, had transformed into flat-headed, fleshy worms. Horrified, they questioned their master, shaking. The master shook his head and sighed. "When opportunity arises, your courage fails, which make you unfit to become immortals." Before his sigh had ended, the disciples who had transformed into worms lunged at them. Wow. What an asshole. He turns them into these weird monster things, and then the ones who are just like, no, I don't want to become that, he just kills them? What an ass. Alright, let's see. Now we got another... Here we go. Beetle Commander. When faced with traps, one must pass the test. when fortune smiles, do know when to rest. If a man of great will must vent his zest, trade deeds for fame, and rank with the best. A young man from the village of Shaded. No, sorry, Shaded Heights. I was expecting another weird Chinese pronunciation and tried to do it non-English, but I guess it is just an English version of whatever this is. Anyways. Village of Shaded Heights served at the country yamen, running his errands for the local government. The magistrate despised him and hindered his advances at every turn. One day, the magistrate learned of a Yao Guai haunting the village of Langji. He sent the young man to investigate alone and hoped he'd never return. Aware of the magistrate's ill intent, the young man accepted the task without hesitation. He chose not to beg for his life in this. As he entered the desolate, eerie village, he was overcome with regret. But as night fell, and without knowledge of the mountain paths, he had no choice but to stay. He found a less dilapidated house with intact eaves, barred all doors and windows, and lit a lamp to steel himself for a long night, planning to depart at first light. Fear gripped him at midnight, so he practiced his swordplay to calm his nerves. After a while, a deep voice arose from the darkness above the rafters. I am a Yao Guai of this ridge. I meant to kill you, but with your fine swordsmanship and the official blade, you must be a yamen runner, yes? The young man was startled, but needed to voice his woes. He shared his ordeal with the Yao Guai and drew sighs of empathy. The Yao Guai said, I, too, was once an imperial guard, but a treacherous court official cursed me into a beetle to scrape by in these hills. I long for death, but I still wish to pass on my sword skills to someone worthy. Now, if you're willing to learn my skills, I offer to teach you. The young man dared not to refuse. As he agreed, a beetle, over 3 meters tall, descended from the shadows. Its neck bore a thick carapace like a general's helm. The beetle wielded twin blades with steadfast and forceful style that suited the young man's disposition. Overjoyed, the young man practiced with the beetle by the fading lamplight till dawn. As they parted ways, the beetle said kindly, The world these days is full of those lacking talent and virtue and ascending through flattery. Why tangle with them and sully yourself? Aim higher. A man should carve his own path. With a hearty laugh, the beetle left. This encounter changed the young man. He resigned from his position at the yamen and enlisted in the border armies. His superb swordsmanship elevated him to the rank of general. Leading the troops against foreign foes, he won victory after victory and became a famed commander. Wow. That is an inspiring story. Sounds like the setup for like an awesome anime. Honestly. Right. Do I have another? Oh, meditation spots. Yay, I have all but one of them. Alright. Let's get back to it. Ooh, another shrine. And we rest. And let's see. We've got that way and this way. Big spider there, so that looks like a boss fight. What's this way then? The last one of these markers. Someone said run. No idea who. Yeah, increase maximum stamina. This one's in a pretty official spot, so might be the last one. Alright, let's see what happens. Ooh. Oh. Hi there. You look metal as all hell. Ow. Ooh! Oh no. Ow. Aren't you? Ooh. Oh, jeez. Ow. Holy shit. This dude is tough. Ow. Ow. Holy crap. Oh! That reaction time is nothing to sneeze at. Yep.
Stop! Spare his life! Foul monkey! No matter how many times you reincarnate, you're still blind to the ways of this world. Now, in your folly, you've hindered the dealings of the court. But above that, you've given a girl who knows no limits a false hope.
What are you talking about, dude?
I shall transform her into a mighty golden pill and keep it safe for you. Think about her, won't you? Should you feel like stirring trouble in your next life?
What? What the hell is... I have no idea what that dude is talking about. Okay. Oh. Wait. Someone over there. Ow. At least there was. Oh, yep, hello.
Kill. Kill.
I have no idea what's going on. Ow. Okay, I think these are the actual well-trained sword guys. Ooh, treasure. Long aura amplification pellets. Not a voidness. Blood of the Iron Bull. So, I have no idea what any of that was about. I am so confused. I guess we'll find out later. Man, I was just pulling tags. I have no idea what the... Alright, whatever. Let me... rest. Alright. Let's go see what's happening over here.
Please. You must save me.
So, both my trap and my vessel failed. But how?
When I saw him, I just couldn't. The Destined One then arrived and bested me. Now the monkey has ransacked our hollow.
A mere monkey showing such disrespect. Your wound was recovering. But now it's getting worse. Fear not, I'll deal with him. But before that, that thing of mine, do you still have it?
I do.
Very well. Despite all your failures, you led the Destined One here. I should reward you for that. But the thing I gave you, now I must have it back. You girls are far too young to comprehend my design. This, along with those relics inside him, shall free me of Kunlun's reign. Rest assured, darling, I'll avenge you. Now let go of your misery and rest in peace.
Okay, this guy looks awesome. And now I'm fighting him alongside the 4 spider daughters? Hell yeah!
Owe it to me. Swing your wits with your lies. Come, let's finish him.
Yeah. Come on, buddy, pay attention to me.
If you deny the path of ascension, I might as well walk it alone.
There you go. There he is.
Find peace knowing you go.
Yeah, that was good. Lots of damage. Didn't apply shock state, but that's fine.
Now join her in death. And you, done with you. Finish with your life.
Don't worry, girls, I got him. Ooh! Damn. Alright, got my shit a little rocked there. That's fine. Attempt numero dos. Oh. There's a whole path to walk over there. I'll check it out later. But now, I want to take care of this man. Ooh, there's a whale over there too. Oh, recovered.
You are seeking a doom just like those girls. A doom that I'm more than pleased to give you.
Ow. Ow. You're tough, big guy. This guy's design is really cool, too. Ow. Oh shit, I'm poisoned. I didn't realize when that happened. There we go. Oh damn. Managed to get the combo finisher with the attack. I don't know what happened there. Oh Jesus.
I forbid.
I didn't use rock solid though. Oh wait, can he like start locking down my spells though? If I had rock solid, would I not be able to use it? Ow. I beg to differ, guy. I think that was an escape. Ow. Hit you with the transformation.
Die in the light and the sight of my eyes! Today I with my destiny, and yours too!
Ow. Whoa. What? What the hell is this? Is this like this dude's domain expansion or something? Oh damn. Flick a mini. Ooh, shit. Damn, I got atomized there. I don't even know what happened. Oh, my transformation sealed off too? Damn, that sucks. Ow. Ooh, damn.
Stands behind me. I can kill every destined one I find.
Damn. So close. No, damn it.
In the name of Tao,
I'm dead.
supremacy of Kunlun stands behind me. I can kill every destined one I find.
Shut up, buddy.
Behold!
Oh, I'm gonna die. Yep. God damn. Attempt number something something. I think I'm in the double digits at least. Not I don't think I'm in the 20s yet, but Dodge that for once.
Rival that I
Wow.
but you. Now you shall pay their debts.
Oh, God. Oh, God damn it. Ruined my combo, man. You're cheap. Ha, I should dodge it. That's the first time I've seen that move. Ow. Ow. Nope. Wrong powder.
There's another strike to bear.
Oh, God, I'm running out of anti-miasma powder. Ow. Oh, what? God damn it. That grab is so... it's... Ow. There, huh? Ow. Alright. Come on. I can do this. Get away. Oh, great. He's gonna lame out my clones. That's great. Lame out my clones, yeah. Thank you. Cheap tactics. No, god damn it. Oh, my clones are gone. What? Cloud step fade that quickly? Oh my god. Okay, this is a terrible run. Oh my god.
I can kill every destined one I find.
Jesus Christ.
Hey everybody, today we're going to show you how to reach this secret area called Purple Cloud Mountain here in Chapter 4 of Black Myth Wukong, so let's jump into it. So the first thing you want to do is make your way over to where the boss that is inside of how to find every single shrine here in Chapter 4 in order of the story. You can use that if you haven't made it this far into the chapter yet. We're going to turn around from the shrine and head outward, and then we're going to come over here and go through this gate. What we're going to do is make our way up the mountain. We get up here to the top, we're going to take a left and go to be an arena. Time and Win, he's not cave, which is going to take a left and go up these stairs, and then we're going to take a right, up these stairs, and then a left. And this left right here.
Damn. Well, God, I want to keep trying, but that is all the time I have to record for today. God damn, this guy is kicking my ass. I feel like just the slow roll and the stamina debuff is so ass. Like, there's got to be a way to counter it. Because it feels too much like what the Yellowwind Sage and the Black Bear Gwai do. And how you had to have a vessel for like a specific counter against them. I must be missing a vessel because it's also been a while since I've gotten one. I didn't get one in the New West. I don't know if that's because there wasn't one in the New West or if I just missed it. And then I feel like this is a boss fight that would require a vessel for it. So what am I missing then? I don't know. I don't know. I'll figure it out at some point off screen. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me on the journey so far. Leave a like and a comment down below if you've enjoyed what you've seen here. And remember to also consider subscribing. And if you do, be sure to hit that notification bell. I would truly appreciate it. And I hope to see you all next time. Peace out.